Hello, everyone, and welcome back. As always, I'm your girl, Candy Washington. So, before we dive into today's episode, which is Kyle Richards sounding off on those pesky Dorit and Mauricio Umansky cheating rumors, oof, oof, oof. Do you think your friendship would survive infidelity rumors if the entire world thought, or at least was questioning, whether or not your best friend and coworker was secretly sleeping with your husband behind your back? I'm not sure my friendships would survive that, but we'll see what happens with Kyle and Dorit. But before we dive in, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. So, with the upcoming season 14 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills upon us, let's talk about one of the juiciest storylines that they better explore. I personally will be very pissed off. I know, I need to calm down. It's just a TV show, but I will personally be very pissed off if they are only baiting us with a Kyle Richards and Dorit Kemsley feud. If it's resolved in the first episode, I'm going to be kind of pissed. Like, I need them to really hash it out. I don't want it to get dark. I don't want it to get evil or malicious, but I do want it to be real and authentic. I don't care how strong your marriage is. I don't care how strong your friendship is. If there is such a big rumor out there, like Meredith Marks would say, the rumors about the husbands, if there's such a big rumor out there about your best friend sleeping with your husband and you're on a reality show called The Real Housewives, that needs to be explored in a real way. It can't just be a blah, 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 blah. Okay, we're done. No, we need to talk about it. So let's see what Kyle is saying, okay? So this is according to BravoTV.com. Kyle Richards is officially setting the record straight on those long-standing rumors about her estranged husband, Mauricio Umansky, and her former bestie, Dorit Kemsley. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast member caught up with Extra on November 11th, and she first clarified why she could be seen texting Dorit's estranged husband, Paul PK Kemsley, in the season 14 trailer. More specifically, if it was because she's attracted to him. No, oh my God, Cal responded. The funny thing is, there had been rumors about Dorit and Mauricio, which were stupid and ridiculous. But no, I was just at my wits' end. I was like, I cannot. That's where I draw the line. Are you implying that I'm doing something not appropriate with PK? Kyle then described what happened, Kyle then described what her relationship with PK is actually like. I would say he's like a brother, but he's actually like one of the girls, she said. He will admit that himself. When asked if she could see herself being attracted to the Englishman, she responded, I love PK to pieces, but no, he's more like a brother. Kyle Richards' text to Paul PK Kemsley shake up the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast. In the trailer for season 14, Kyle told me, this is a weird way to. This article's weird. In the trailer for season 14, which you can check out at the top of this post, Garcelle Boubet tells Sutton Strack about a rumor she heard about Kyle. Kyle told me PK texted her, Garcelle tells a surprise Sutton in the teaser, though it remains to be seen what exactly the diamond holder was texting PK about. Okay. Before I finish up this article, let me tell you what I think is going on here with the whole Kyle texting PK, PK texting Kyle. First of all, whoever is interviewing Kyle is way off and doesn't have a freaking clue. Is there any chance that Kyle and PK are sexually attracted to each other and they're having some clandestine flirting affair? Hell no, absolutely not. Obviously, and let me know if you agree with this. Obviously, the reason why PK and Kyle are texting each other is because they're trying to compare notes. If two couples, Kyle and Mauricio, who were couple friends with Dorit and PK, and there's rumors that Mauricio and Dorit are having an affair, the first thing that the spouses, Kyle and PK, are going to do are they're going to compare notes. Mauricio said he was working on Friday the 13th. Where was Dorit on Friday the 13th? Dorit said she was out getting a spray tan and some Botox and some lipo on December 12th. Where was Mauricio on December 12th? But, they're going to compare notes to see if they can prove or disprove the cheating rumors. It clearly has nothing to do with Kyle and PK being attracted to each other or them having an affair. They're comparing notes. They want to know, is it true? Was my spouse having an affair with my best friend? Point blank, period. And for Kyle to be like, oh, the rumors, they're so ridiculous and crazy. Like, Kyle, shut up, girl. Be honest. I don't care how strong you think your situation is. That is going to have some sort of impact. And I want to know what's the real reason why Kyle and Dorit are beefing. Now, let me know what you guys think about this. Put it down below. Do you think that there's any validity or truth to the Mauricio and Dorit cheating allegations? My gut says, this is just my opinion on the situation, I don't think they actually ever had sex, but I do think that Dorit is highly sexually attracted to Mauricio, and she was willing to bet it all, and she was willing to give it all if he was down. I think if Mauricio wanted Dorit, he could have her. That's what I think. But I don't think Mauricio wants Dorit. I think he was kind of high and checked out and was kind of oblivious to women's attention because he's used to it. I think Mauricio's out there dipping it and doing it with his new 30-something girlfriends out there. 30-something, I mean, the age. He's out there dipping and doing it with his girlfriends. And there's been allegations that he's been cheating on Kyle for decades. So unfortunately, that's not nothing new. Mauricio dipping out on Kyle. Those allegations have been around literally for decades. Do I think he crossed the line with Dorit? No, but do I think that if he wanted to, he could? Yes. And I think that's the core reason why Kyle and Dorit are beefing. I think Dorit, if she could, she would, but I don't think Mauricio wanted her. Okay, let's continue the article. Are Kyle Richards and Dorit Kemsley friends? Viewers will have to tune into The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 14 premiere on November 19th to find out what happens between Kyle and Dorit and their friendship. But the mom of four recently revealed that the two are in a much better place now. We're way better than that trailer, I will say that, Kyle teased during an Amazon live stream on November 1st. We'll leave it at that for now. A few days later, Kyle began to sing a bit of a different tune. We came into this not in a good place and it just got worse, she told Extra on November 11th. Even though we worked through a lot of it, when I see the trailer and things she said, then we're back to square one. Which is what always happens. People beef on the show. They have an understanding. Then once things start to air, confessionals start to air, interviews start to air, things shift because you hear all of the shade, all of the crap, all of the hate that they're saying about you behind your back comes full circle. So do I see Kyle and Dorit ever getting their friendship back the way it used to be? No. Did they ever have a real friendship? I don't think so. I think that Dorit used Kyle for cover and storyline on the show to secure her diamond on the show. She knew that being close to Kyle, being Kyle's mouthpiece, yes person, would secure her spot on the show. I think that she always thought Kyle was a bit of a clown. I don't think she ever really respected Kyle like that. I think she thought that she was hotter than Kyle, cooler than Kyle, better than Kyle, and that if Mauricio was going to be with someone, it should be her and not Kyle. I think that Kyle, for all of Kyle's friendships, particularly on the show, I don't see her off-camera friendships, are all strategic. If you are her yes person, she's down for you. If you're not her yes person, she's going to come after you. So was this ever a real friendship? Maybe it was more of an alliance. Maybe it was more convenience. Maybe there was some friendship there, but I don't think it was a genuine, I like you, you like me, let's be friends. I think it was, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. Let's go make this money on this TV show type situation. I do think there was a genuine friendship between the husbands. I do think that PK and Mauricio had a genuine bromance going on. I do think that. We saw that they had their own falling out, PK and Mauricio. I think now they're kind of back on track. But again, if I'm PK, I'm looking at Mauricio kind of crazy. The whole world is questioning whether or not you're having sex with my wife behind my back. That's going to mess up that friendship dynamic too. But I do think that they're probably back on track. We saw that Mauricio and PK was partying with Kyle Cook and Jesse Solomon from Summer House. So at least they're drinking and partying together. But, guys can drink and party together. Doesn't mean that they actually are buddies anymore. So I think it'll be interesting to see how all of those that dynamics shake out. So with that, let me know, are you excited for the upcoming season? I know that I am. Put your predictions down below. Do you think that Kyle and Dorit will be able to get their friendship back on track? Do you think PK and Mauricio will be able to get their friendship truly back on track? And do you think that we're going to see the real issues between Kyle and Dorit play out over the season, or are they just going to continue to tease and talk around it? I don't know, put it down below. But as always, be sure to like, subscribe, and share. It's a free and easy way to support the show. And I would really appreciate it. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.